YouTube, how you doing? Hope you're alright, hope you're all well. Guest here from Guest's Wargaming. So what have I been up to? It's been a few weeks since I've put one of these videos up. Yeah, I feel like I've pulled a bit of a bait and switch on you, a bit of a switcheroo. Um, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll have seen me and heard me talking about this Dragon Rampant project. Now, I've got both Lion and Dragon Rampant rulebooks, and this always was going to be a dual project. The force was always intended to be able to be used for both rule sets, which is why I chose miniatures that were based in history, on real life. But Dragon Rampant initially was definitely the focus, and it was going forward. It's still going to be something that I'm going to play 100% because I've got family members that are building armies up for it as we speak. So it's definitely still on the cards, but I have to say that this has definitely become a Lion Rampant project. I don't know where it's come from. I think if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll have seen these crossbows here at the back, which I've added 4 gunners to. I weren't going to paint them up initially, but I decided to do it. So I've got 12 shooters there, and you'll have seen the pikes here at the back, 12 of those. I think it was just painting them up that got me into kind of the theme of it all. You know what I mean? The period, that kind of period. And I remember watching, some time back now, months, maybe even last year at some point. Definitely was last year. A documentary on YouTube. I only watched the first little bit of it, but I remember really liking it, and it was a Wars of the Roses documentary. And I searched for it on YouTube, and I found it again, and I rewatched it, and it's a 4-parter, and I think each part is about 45-50 minutes long, and it's really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's if you've not seen it, it's by, I think it's called Timelines. So if you just type Timelines Wars of the Roses documentary into YouTube, you'll find it, no doubt. And I really, really thoroughly enjoyed that. I watched all 4 parts and loved it, and just became infatuated by this this period and this war. So I decided to just take the plunge and just do it. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? So this is gonna be my Wars of the Roses project. Now, obviously, the guys at the back that were already painted up, they weren't painted. They were painted for Dragon Rampant, so they weren't painted for any specific retinue as such. They're in no specific colours. They're just kind of random colours. But I feel like I'll still be able to use those guys for foreign mercenaries. I know, like such as Burgundians, Germans, Scots, etc., etc. We're all part of it. So I think I'm just going to class them as some foreign mercenaries and be done with that. But going forward, what the plan is, so this is going to be based around the Battle of Barnet. It's going to be the Earl of Warwick against Richard IV. Now, initially my plan was that I was going to do both sides. I was going to build and paint both sides. I think I might have bit off a little bit more than I can chew. I feel like if I go down that route, I'm going to end up getting worn out on project before it finishes, and you know what I mean, I'll lose interest. So what I've done, I've asked my Uncle Steve if he's got any interest in doing it with me, and he said, yeah, of course I have. So I've dropped some figures off of his, and he's going to paint up Edward IV's side, and I am doing Warwick. I'll be honest with you, I chose Warwick because I looked at the library colours, and his were plain red. And so I just went for easiest one, easiest option available. I'm not going to lie to you. That's just me. Like I love some of the colours in this war. That's one of the things that really draws me to this period and the whole, the medieval period in general. Is just the amount of bright colours in the libraries and all this kind of stuff. But just painting it for me would just be a ball ache, you know. So I went for the easiest colour possible. So what I'll do is I'll just take. Okay, I weren't able to finish that video because kids come home from school and spoilt it. So, yeah, this is some archers that I've been working on as well. I've got 12 archers. I've started painting for 6. And I'll show you a close-up of the billmen and men-at-arms and everything else in my next video. So, once again, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay tuned. Take care.